It is supposed to be mid-spring here, but look at the weather. It feels like I live up north. But anyway, we're cleaning up a little bit, putting stuff away because my husband is getting ready to go back to the United States, and uh, I have to be left alone with my family here, though. But he just wants to make sure that things are taken care of before he goes.
Literally and figuratively.
And figuratively.
Our problem went away.
Our problem went away. They're different types.
Okay, Messi.
But anyway, so they've started putting the tiles. This is an outdoor room. It's not going to have glass there. It's just going to have a screen, like insect screens. And so the water is flowing to the right direction, but we need to put a hole right here so that the water flows out. And so yeah, there's Rocky. Rocky hit me the other day. He came running and hit me on the knee, and I almost fell. But after that, I couldn't walk for 2 days. I did everything not to fall because he was so excited. He came running and hit me on the wall. But this is the final color here of the grilling area, and the guys are still doing a lot of work. Can I come in? Okay. Rocky, go. Huh? Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Go, Rocky. Rocky, come out. Out. You're an outdoor dog. Dog. He's cold. He probably wants to. Do not cut anything here, okay? Please, because your guys already messed up there everywhere on the walls. Cut over there, okay? Because I don't want the thing to get on the walls. You cannot cut here. So the tiling guys, we've been having the hardest time because the floors are not even. So they're using this adhesive here, the tile adhesive. What's the right word for it? Tile on to basically level the floor, and I've been fighting with them because it's taking up so much tile on, and it's costing me an arm and a leg again. But fortunately, we don't have a lot of tiling to do. But we've been fighting a lot about that, and we've started priming the walls. And so the one thing I wanted to show you guys is this, okay? Look, my light is already out there, but we were trying to use this area here as a test to see if we can make this solid, but it doesn't look like we can. We're trying to paint the PVC to see if it will hide the glow, and it's not hiding it. If anything, it's still exactly as it was. I asked them to cover my screens here because the screens are not easy to clean. But here we are, and there's Rocky, outside, out, You and your daddy pause. But anyway, so they have a lot of, like we've put most of the lights now in. So they have a lot of stuff that they need to do. So every time when you buy tiles, at a tile store, they give you the amount of Tylon you need to buy and the amount of bonding liquid you need to buy. And we've been going through Tylon like nobody's business, like extremely high amounts of Tylon. And so I've been fighting with them because of that. They've done the storage. I used a leftover tile from, it's so dark in here. I need to change this light so that this light is like bright and but this is the storage. Maybe it's not a big deal, but I just want you to see also the light against the white walls. Obviously, this is not the final coat. This is basically mostly primer and crack filler and bonding liquid. But it's getting there. It's getting there. But this is not even the end of it. I can count the number of, the number of 20-liter buckets I've bought for paint. I can't even recall the number, but so far, I think I've bought maybe 25 or more primers, and then I don't know how many of this. This is a primer here, I think. Yeah, this is a primer here, but they're supposed, or maybe this is the final coat here, but I had to buy 7, I think, of those. And so, but yeah, it's like the painting is actually costing a little more than I anticipated. More than I anticipated because it's over budget now. These are other tiles. Most of the tiles have gone in. I don't know why I'm making a long video like this. Hey all, so paint is continuing, and I just want you guys to see the just the light crack filler and primer in some areas. They've put crack filler and some primer. I think they've already put primer up there, but painting and tiling is continuing. Painting is costing way more, and so is tiling. So I've been fighting with the guys because guess what? It turns out all that work that was done by a civil engineer is not good work. So when people say take professionals, or when people criticize other people's work, and because they think they can do a better job, it's not always the case. And so I have to redo the floors. I wanted to do what they call self-leveling from the beginning, but the guy was opposed to it, and I did what he wanted me to do because he's a civil engineer, but only to find out he didn't have the right tools to make sure that everything is level. And not only that, the guy now who's going to do the flooring, he wants me to buff the whole thing basically, and then self-level it again. Another unexpected cost, unbudgeted for cost. But anyway, this is sort of like a status update. So tiling is over budget because of the uneven floors. So we've done tiling, they are still continuing with the tiling. We've done tiling in this room, and we've done tiling in that room, and we've done tiling in this room. Let me see if I can turn on the light. So they haven't cleaned the floors yet, so hopefully they'll get to that soon. And the lights, most of the lights are on, which is kind of nice. I love my dining room chandelier. It actually turned out better than I thought. And it's on a dimmer switch. Let me see if I can show you. What did I turn on? No. Okay, maybe it's this one here. Okay, there it is. It's dimmed right now. And let me show you with the lights off. Okay, so I love that. I have this in America as well. So for all those of you who will be coming for me and act like I don't know, I do know. I have this in America, and I've had it for more than 15 years. Just gonna switch it off and turn on the other guys. So we have an issue here. You see how that light, the guy did such a horrible job, because look at the light, it's over there. I don't know what it's doing over there. But so I was trying to come up with a solution to paint this, just the covered part of the ceiling, but we cannot, because this PVC is see-through. You're supposed to use what you call some solid material for this, but I wanted to use PVC because I didn't trust the roof, to be honest with you. But now I have a bigger problem. I don't know how to solve this. Maybe you can comment below and let me know. It is like this in all the rooms where we have this ceiling detail. Okay, so I need that fixed somehow. I'm thinking maybe something like a wallpaper type thing that can be solid and not allow any light through. I don't know where I'm going to get that. But yeah, what else? So the Tylon, as I said, they have to pile it, or they're piling it. I told them to use a solution where we mix cement, sand, Tylon, and bonding liquid, so that they don't use so much Tylon, but they are refusing to do so, and they are costing me a ton of money, and I'm very unhappy about that. I'm very unhappy. But all the lights, oh, there's that light there. All the lights are on. Here I'm going to put cabinets, and to cover that, I've come up with a solution. You see how uneven, because there used to be a pillar here, and it took a jackhammer and 10 men to remove that pillar. And basically we left with that on the floor here. But this was a massive undertaking. But we'll build something nice here to hide all those imperfections. Again, this is the guest bedroom. I always feel like the lights should be. I wanted to change this light, but I just love the glow it casts and the shadow that it casts on the ceiling. So I'm going to leave it like this, even though it's much smaller than I would have liked. And I love that they left this light here. So this is the hallway to my main bedroom, but they have its own switch for this, which is kind of nice, which is very nice. Okay, my only hope is that they did not tie it with the wall light, because they did a lot of that craziness, to be honest with you. Another crew that I'm unhappy with. All these people build themselves as professionals, just so you know. Okay, but that is my bedroom light. Turned out beautiful, actually. So here's where we were trying to solve this problem. We tried it here. This is painted here, but you can still see it. So that's definitely not a solution. And I've had some. I already had some fights with the guys because they're not protecting my screen. You see, we have mud there, and I had to clean that. Like, these are the tiling guys, so that they know who did this. Somebody looking for me? But I absolutely love, I think the color is going to be beautiful. It's going to be bright here, especially on sunny days. I came here when it was a little bit sunny and it was very bright. Right now it's very gloomy outside. It's absolutely gloomy outside. The weather here is crazy. Because I remember I started building this house in December of 2020. Gosh, that was a long time ago. And as I am building it, I realized that the weather is not nice here. But I want to show you some of the places that are completed. So this is the sunroom. So as you can see, it's very gloomy outside. There's Rocky again. You better not mess with me again. The guy hit my knee like badly. Couldn't even walk for 2 days. And so, but yeah. So, but anyway, we still have a lot of work that we are doing here. That's the final color of the, of the grilling area. And you can see there's still a lot of mess here. Sorry about that. Rocky, get out. Out. Puma, Rocky, come. Rocky. Oh my gosh. Out. Puma. Hey. Rocky. Puma. Mba. You damn dog. Oh my gosh, this dog, he thinks I'm his mother or something. But anyway, yeah, that's basically where we are. I didn't take you guys. I want to show you my daughter's light. I had to change it, by the way. I had to change my daughter's light, and so I have to be careful here. You see, I asked this guy specifically to not leave blocks here on the stairs because this could literally injure someone. But nobody listens to me, to be honest with you. This could literally injure someone. And this house is like solid. And so anything you do here, you can harm someone. Oh, I'm not getting much exercise here. So, but yeah, I'm excited about this room. So this is so we removed the rail, as you already know. So I try to walk as far away as possible. So this light here was supposed to be in my daughter's room, and then we ended up changing it and putting it here in my son's room. It's still masculine enough and without being extreme. So I kind of like that. And then we switched that with look, there's another wall light here at light, and then we switched it with this. Let's see, we switched it with this. Love that. So I went with pretty much all warm lights except for the study area here in the closet. And whew, hello. Look at me, I look crazy. It's so cold outside. It doesn't feel like spring at all. If anything, it feels like winter. Okay? Like the rain hurts your face and the wind chill. This is Africa, but it feels like I'm in Maine, honestly. Like Maine, the United States. It's very cold here. But anyway, we are where we are. So we need to buff the whole thing. That means we have to cover all these lights because there's going to be a lot of dust coming in here. And we have to buff the whole floor. All of this needs to be buffed, in ways that, to make it all even. And it's going to be interesting because I feel like not every space really needs to be buffed here, but you know how it is. Everybody's trying to make some money for themselves. But anyway, let me go back to the house. I'm on the clock right now. But I hope you enjoyed that update. And this is mostly, This is mostly primer here, so there's no final coat here. I'm thinking of adding some color in a few rooms here. Because, for instance, this bunk room here, I think we need some color here. This is one of the rooms where I'm gonna be a little bit out of, out of the norm for this house by adding color. And so, but yeah. Woo, anyway, so we have no floors yet. And I've tried, I pushed. Also, we don't have cabinet maker yet because the guy that I thought was going to do my cabinets hasn't given me a quote. So I went to another one, and that other one just wanted to take my money and then basically flip me a bird. He drove here like, I don't know how many hours, probably 7 hours, and then did the measurements. Even the measurements, he wasn't being accurate, which I thought was interesting. He wasn't being accurate. And he showed me his house, how nice his house and everything is. And he wanted me, after I took those measurements, and he literally never did any detail, questions. And I said, okay, before I give you a deposit, he wanted me to give him 70 to 90% deposit. And I'm thinking, no. And I said, okay, before I give you a deposit, which I'll give you, give me the drawings, the specifications of everything that we're going to do. And he hasn't responded to me since. So clearly he had no intention of doing my cabinets. He just had an intention of taking my money. And I tried to have this person, do everything before I get here. They refused. I should have known right there. That was a red flag. But anyway, I'm sorry if I seem so stressed. It's because every time I try to prepare differently and everything, I still, fail in a way. And it's kind of absolutely annoying. But anyway, I just bought table, by the way, for this section here. Let me turn the camera around. So I bought so this is right by the loft, and I bought a table for there, and I bought a table for there. And then I have my little farmhouse table, which I absolutely love. It's gonna go by the door to set the tone for this. So I have to be careful here. I have to be careful, very careful, okay? Because, but yeah, that is the update. The house is getting there. Hopefully, at least I accomplished something. The painting will be done, and I'm very happy overall with the lady who's doing my painting. But everything else, I have to be keep a watchful eye. I just wanted to see how the water comes here, Mandla, okay? So Umtemu needs to come and fix this, you see? We tried to cut it back a little. The gutter itself is too low. It's too low.
Yeah.
And
What about on this side? Try this side. No, same where you are, but yeah, right there. Everywhere. That gutter's flying.
Yeah, and show him on this side where it's installed correctly.
This one is correct.
You see, this one is correct. So he made it too low. That's the problem. We thought that the problem that the roof sheets were too long, but that's not the issue here. The gutter is too low. Yeah. We don't need to cut them again.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Ernest.
Thanks, Ernest.
Password code as you signing in still.
They just want your lanu. What you call?
Your data.
Anyway, we are in Morgan's Bay.
Morgan's Bay.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Hello from
Morgan's
Bay. We are in Morgan's Bay, Eastern Cape, South Africa. Come check it out. It's a cool place. Is that a rainbow I see? Oh, it's been raining cats and dogs. It is raining right now. But anyway, just look at the glow in our village.